Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bobcats Stadium in Rio Hondo, Texas, where we have a battle down here tonight. Rio Hondo Bobcats hosting the Raymondville Bearcats. And it's a beautiful night in Rio Hondo, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't made your way this way, come on out. And if not, hey, it's all right. We have you covered on Rio Sports Live. So, let's talk about the tale of the tape of these two teams. The Raymondville Bearcats, coached by Frank Cantu, hosting a 5-1 record on this season. Big time
this season.
And put it each of these teams like to pick up district win number 1 tonight.
Pride never dies.
In the last 17 meetings between these two, Rio Hondo does hold the advantage 12-5 in the last one. So it has been predominantly Rio Hondo. But as if records indicate anything in the way that this season has gone, Coach Cantu's Bearcats are looking to put another win on that column. And I'm sure Coach Rocky James is saying, no, sir, it's still on us. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. We got our first district game in 16-4A Division II between the Raymondville Bearcats and the Rio Hondo Bobcats. We'll be back after this.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live, number 1.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's the Hacienda Ford football sale. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months on 2019 Ford Rangers, plus $2,500 in bonus cash.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's Bearcats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live in Rio Hondo, Texas at Bobcat Stadium, where we have the Rio Hondo Bobcats hosting the Raymondville Bearcats. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff, and let's talk a little bit more about tonight's matchup. The Raymondville Bearcats coming in with a big-time offense. These guys have racked up about 2,500 yards through the 6 games that they played. Led by scoring leader in the district, Zoravian Armendariz, who has himself 1,247 all-purpose yards.
The following autograph numbers, remember, was a really 964 AFGRTC was founded in 1996.
Against Orange Grove 2 weeks
This
ago,
year's cadet leadership
Zoravian Armendariz had a 5 TD
was
performance.
Cadet Colonel Thomas Marine Jr., his deputy group commander,
who's coming in
Lieutenant Colonel
the back
Peace.
committee.
The AFGRTC TX 964 is under the adult leadership of Superintendent
Getting some big-time help
Principal Santiago
from
Alcala,
fellow running
Assistant
back
Principal
Justin
Santiago Salazar,
coming back from an
Dean
injury,
of Instruction Armando Cárdenas,
who has been out.
Lieutenant Colonel
as a
retired
big-time
Cliff
runner for the
Mariani,
Bearcats.
and T Sergeant retired Andres
The
Dávila.
QB duties tonight will be Jason Cantu, sophomore Jason Cantu. On the defensive side, Dylan Ramirez, leading tackle
Tonight's
for the
co-guard,
Bearcats.
Cadet
And along
First
the
Lieutenant
side of
Giselle Gonzalez
Derek
of the American
Little,
Flag.
who's a big
Cadet
hitter
Colonel
himself.
Thomas Marine,
We're
Texas
for the
Flag.
Bobcats.
Cadet
Let's
Airman
take a look
Carlos
here.
Rodriguez, Air Force Flag.
Taking the QB duties.
Cadet First
for the
Lieutenant Rosie
Bobcats,
Hernandez, right
junior
rifle.
Matthew Trevino, who's
Cadet
throwing
First
for
Lieutenant
about
Samantha
64 yards
Hernandez,
a game,
left
has
rifle.
himself 4 passing touchdowns.
Tonight's flag raising
Not too
detail.
shabby on the ground as
Airman
well.
Basic Rafael Gonzalez, American Flag.
In his
Cadet
backfield,
Airman
he
Basic
has
Jasmine Brennan, Bobcat Flag.
Ethan
Cadet Navy Cassie Puppo, Texas Flag.
averaging about 64
Team
yards a
commander in
game, 3
5K
touchdowns on this season.
is CMS Sergeant Alicia
Look out
Andrews.
for Real Hondo, Jonah Ortega and Smiley Rodriguez. Both of those guys producing through the air. And
Tonight's national anthem is dedicated to the Bobcat fans we've lost over this past year,
defensive side,
especially Mr. Gary James and Mr. Hector Lassa.
Leading
Bearcat
back on the
Bobcat
team has himself 89
and
tackles on
lifetime
this season.
community
Here's the
members.
thing about Ortega.
At this time,
Hustle. They'll throw
the national anthem will
back
be
as well. He has himself
sung by Miss Aya
7
Sedna.
touchdowns this year.
Please remain standing and take
These
off.
guys are going to go
I'll
back
help
to
you.
back. We're looking at a great game tonight. Stay tuned to Real Sports Live for this. We are away, and we'll be back after this.
Hi, we're the Real Night City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
We are the Patriots. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Justin Smith, number 13,
Sports Live coming
Justin
to you from
Hondo,
Hondo, Texas.
and number 11,
and we are
Dylan
just about ready to get under.
Team captains for the Bobcats.
At midfield, captains tonight for
number 2, Jonah Ortega, number 11, Trevino, number 31, Joey Ortega, and number 50, Anthony Silvera.
Anthony Martinez. On the Raymondville side, captains tonight, number 7,
Correction, number 7
number 8
is Zaravian Armendariz.
Number 11, Dylan Ramirez. Number 13, Justin Cantu. So, we're getting that ready, and let's see what the coin flip has told us for tonight. We want to remind everybody that through UIL regulations, we cannot show a live video feed. We're going to do the best that we can to give you a play-by-play of tonight's game. We have a couple of other games on Real Sports Live for you tonight. We got Sharyland Pioneer at Sharyland High School.
We also have to remind you that the senior class has a concession stand open
at Pace
on the south of the stadium behind.
And we also have football tonight.
The Lady Troopers and radio server Giddies, please come support your senior class.
So if you want to flip around, take a look at what's going on in the Valley of Sports, football, volleyball.
ROTC has the concession stand on the visitor side. We have
here in Real Hondo.
The absolutely best Raspas in the stadium. And support for ROTC, the best Raspas in the stadium.
Bobcats.
And ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention to the south end of the stadium.
It's a rockin'
Everyone on your feet. Everyone on your feet. Bobcat fans on your feet. Bobcat fans on your feet. Make some noise. Welcome your boys.
We're looking at the highs maybe tonight.
Make some noise. Welcome the boys. Let's go.
For Friday night football under the lights. Both teams, bands are going, and everybody is getting ready for the show. And like I said earlier, we're going to have a great show for you tonight. Both teams looking to get that one district win under the belt since it's the first game of the district season. These guys have faced some pretty tough teams through the preseason, have themselves, they both had La Feria, and La Feria, we saw what they do. So that's been one of the losses for both of these teams. And like I said earlier, the Rainbow Bearcats have just been on a vengeance since then, winning 5 in a row. The Real Hondo still trying to find their groove there for a while, and I think Coach Rocky James is finally confident in his group and saying, hey, we're ready. We took our bumps during the preseason, non-district. So let's go. We're ready for district time. So let's get this going. Looks like Raymondville will receive to start the game. Back to receive for the Bearcats. Number 7, Zaravian Armendariz. And number 13,
the Bobcats will kick the ball away, kicking the ball for the Bobcats. Number 16, Anthony Vega. Back deep for the Bearcats.
So we're getting
ready. Number 2.
We are just about ready for kickoff.
Peter Silas
have put the ball on the tee, and we are ready. Remember, you listen tonight. Please like, share, follow. Tell your friends, tell your family. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Correction, number 7. I mean, that is back for the Bearcats.
Here's the kickoff, and it's a low kickoff grounder to Justin Cantu. Cantu picks up the ball, finding some room to run on the right left side of the field. He's over here on the 30, the 35, still on his feet at the 40, going all the way to the 45-yard line. First hit at about the 35, and went another 2 or 3 Bobcats till he finally came down. I said earlier, Justin Cantu fresh, and I'm sure being a senior, he is ready to play. I can only just the nerves and being anxious to finally get back on the football field. So he started off the game pretty well for the Bearcats. So here we go, Jason Cantu back under the center, hands off to Justin Cantu, who looks like he comes down for a loss of 1.
Number 13, Cantu on the keeper, ball down number 12.
Taken down by number 12, Cats.
It's going to lose about a yard on the play. He's going to get the second down and 11 from the 46.
So it was a loss of 1. Looking at a 2nd and 11 is the Bearcats. Jason Cantu doing the QB duties, back in shotgun, has Justin Cantu in the backfield with him. We have a motion. Armendariz now in the backfield. Armendariz gets the pitch out. Armendariz finds some room up the left side of the field, picks up the first down. So a quick
number 7, Armendariz on the field, playing right on the 31, Joey Ortega, but he does pick up both runners for the Bearcat first down. First and 10 for the Bearcats from the 42-yard line.
Now on Rio Hondo's 46-yard line. Bearcats wearing their white uniforms tonight with their silver helmets, and the Bobcats wearing black with their white helmets. Jason Cantu back in the shotgun, looking for the snap. Armendariz comes in motion, handoff to Armendariz on the right side of the field, and he's met immediately by the Bobcats. Might have gained 1.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry. Tripped out by number 31, Joey Ortega.
By number 13, I mentioned Ortega on the defensive side for Rio Hondo. The kid
picks up about a yard on the play. He's going to get second down and 9 from the 31-yard line.
He's their main man on the defensive side, and like I said, he even gets a little love on the offensive side when it's some goal line situations. 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Cantu back in the shotgun, has Justin Cantu to his left-hand side. Looking at a trips right. It's a direct snap to Justin Cantu, who takes it up the right side for about 3.
Number 13, Cantu on the keeper. Tripped up by number 31, Joey Ortega.
Joey Ortega was in on that tackle.
Going to be down on about 7 from the 39-yard line.
Bearcats are looking at a 3rd and 7. And let's see what they decide to do. Will they keep it on the ground, or will they put it in the air? We're in a wildcat formation with Raven Armendariz now taking the snap, and is handed off in a misdirection play to Justin Cantu. Justin Cantu at the 30, the 20, taken down at the 15-yard line. So the Bearcats come in a wildcat formation with the
15 Cantu on the carry, finally back out by number 3, Sonny Lyons, and number 31, Joey Ortega.
Counter trap and
let's pick up the Bearcat first down, first and
yardage of about
10 from the 14-yard line.
All the way to the 14-yard line. Bearcats in the shotgun formation. Jason Cantu waiting for the snap. Cantu hands it off to Armendariz. Armendariz looking for a little room to run. Gets a good block up. He's on the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry. Touchdown for the Bearcats.
So Armendariz gets the handoff from Jason Cantu, and he does a little bit of a razzle-dazzle up the middle and finds some room, and a good block by number 20 for the Bearcats. That was number 20. Nano Garcia had a nice block to give the Raven Amendares some room up to run up the right side for the Raymondville touchdown.
Taken by number 10, Saeed
Garcia for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good.
And the extra point is good.
So on the first drive for the Bearcats, they take it down the field about 65 yards and march down the field and finish it up with a Raven Amendares touchdown. So Bearcats take their first possession, and they march down the field for a touchdown. So now it's Real Hondo's turn, and let's see how Coach Rocky James decides to keep it out.
For the Bobcats. Number 20, Fabian Pettis. Number 1, Ethan Giordano. Number 2, Johnny Ortega.
For the Bobcats.
Number 10, Garcia, sent to the Bearcats.
Ethan Giordano. And they are waiting for that kickoff. I'm expecting, some hard run coming out of the gates for Real Hondo. Kickoff is up, and it is returnable. Real Hondo finds a little bit of room to run on the left side and finally taken down at about the 18-yard line. Tackled by number
11, Ethan Giordano, and the Bobcats first and 10 from the 19-yard line.
So here come the Bobcats. QB duties for the Bobcats goes to number 11, Matthew Trevino. In the backfield with Trevino is Ethan Giordaya, number 1. Coming out in a twin set. Trevino in the shotgun. On the option, decides to keep it himself and met immediate at the line. On that tackle, number 11 for the Bearcats, Dylan Ramirez.
Pushing that out number 23, Jason Medina. So he's running play, but he'll be second down, number 11.
So on that play, they actually lose a yard, looking at second 11 for the Bobcats. Trevino back in the shotgun, has Jedediah to his right, pitches it out, incomplete pass.
Pass incomplete. Number 5, Tomas Arredondo.
Intended receiver.
It's going to be a big third down for the Bobcats.
Tomas Arredondo, but just could not connect. So Bobcats waiting for the call from the sidelines. Signal comes in, now facing a 3rd and 11, ball on their 18-yard line. Trevino back in the shotgun, drops back, looking for a receiver down the sideline, and he finds him, but it is incomplete through the hands.
Pass incomplete. That's number 2,
Jonah Ortega. He had some had his hands on it, just slipped right through. So now the Bobcats are in a punting situation with a 4th and 11 deep in their own territory. Waiting to receive that punt is number 8 of the Bearcats.
Number 1, Ethan Giordano, set the punt by the way for the Bobcats. Back deep for the Bearcats.
Giordano up with the punt. It's a nice looking punt. Smith receives, looking for some room to run. Finds some room to run in the wall on the left side.
Smith.
But he is met by the Bobcat defense.
We do have flags on the field.
Flags on the field. So Justin Smith gets the ball back up to about the 29-yard line of Rio Hondo. But flags come down.
20, Fabian Pettis. But we do have flags.
See what the call is.
On the field.
Looks like a hold against the
Bearcats. 10-yard penalty marked off.
So that'll be 10 yards.
And the Bearcats will be going to drive first and 10 from the 41-yard line.
So the Bearcats will start their drive on the 41-yard line of the Bobcats. Jason Cantu waiting for the snap. Action looks like it's going to be another Wildcat formation with the snap going to Justin Cantu, who takes the ball himself and tries to get himself some yardage, but is met by the Bobcat defense.
Number 13.
Gain of maybe one.
Cantu on the keeper.
Plenty of Bobcats involved on that tackle.
Number 31, Jay.
Led by number 31.
Picks up about 2 in the building with the second and 8.
So Cantu actually picks up about 2 yards, looking at a 2nd and 8, ball on the Rio Hondo 39-yard line. Jason Cantu waiting for the snap. They go into motion and pull the Wildcat once again. Ball is directly snapped to number 8, Justin Smith, who takes the ball up the right side and finds about 2 yards, but there's a flag on the play.
Number 8, Smith on the carry.
The Bearcats are doing their bag of tricks, trying to show motion, trying not to look of what's coming, and then they come with something else. And it's another hold
in the back against the Bearcats.
On the Bearcats. Well, this one was called a block in the back.
10-yard penalty marked off.
So 10 yards marked off.
It's going to remain 2nd down.
At a 2nd and long. 2nd
and 18 to go
for the
41-yard line.
Cantu back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He drops back, finds a screen for Armendariz. Armendariz catches the ball, brings it all the way from the left side to the right side. He's on the 40, gets himself up to the 35-yard line.
Number 7, Armendariz is about here, down by number 18,
Reagan Rios was able to catch Armendariz from the back to bring him down to save himself. What could have been a breakaway run. So from that 13, now we go to a 3rd and 4. As the Bearcats get ready to go. We got twin sets. Ball is snapped straight to Justin Cantu. Justin Cantu finds some room up to run the middle. Hard running kid finds a tough 10 yards.
Number 13, Cantu on the keeper. The lines. Takes up the yardage for the Bearcat first down.
So Justin Cantu takes that snap, goes up, gets the Rainbow first down. Ball now on the Bobcat 21-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bearcats from the pushing 21-yard line.
Jason Cantu back in the shotgun now. Has Armendariz and Cantu to his right and left. Hand off to Armendariz. Armendariz looking for some room up to run the middle. Picks up a gain of about 4.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry. Ball over number 31, Jay Ortega. And number 12, Tony Garcia.
Taken down by Jonah Ortega.
Picks up 4 yards, but it's a 2nd down and 6.
So 2nd and 6 for the
17-yard line.
And I feel like they're just going to keep chipping away, eating up that clock. With the running backs that they have, there's no reason why they wouldn't. Makes quarterback Jason Cantu's job a little easier. Cantu gets the snap, and he takes it himself off the option. Calls his own number. Picks up a gain of about 3.
Number 85, Jason Cantu, on the carry. Down number 13, Lucas Hernandez.
They're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Picks up a couple yards on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2.
The Bobcat 13-yard line.
From the 13-yard line.
Bearcats get to the line. Have a wildcat formation with Armendariz back for the snap. Armendariz looks for an option. It's an actual. It's a pitch right up the middle. A little shuffle pass to number 8, who finds his way to the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats.
Number 8, the ball carrier, Justice Smith.
So Justice
down for the Bearcats.
Picks up the Raymondville touchdown on the shuffle pass by Armendariz. Once again, Ron from his bag of tricks gets into a wildcat formation with Armendariz back behind shotgun. Armendariz takes about 2 or 3 steps to his left and finds Justin Smith for the little shuffle. And Justin Smith finds himself some room to run on the left.
Bearcats 14, Bobcats 0.
Bearcats. The extra point is good. So with about 3:48 in the first quarter, Rainbow Bearcats jump up on a 2-touchdown lead, 14-0. Coach Rocky James has his guys in a huddle. Sure, he's firing them up, saying, hey, let's wake up now. We're at home, let's wake up, let's make something happen here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is Real Sports Live in Rio Hondo, Texas on this gorgeous Friday night. Remember to like, share, follow, Twitter. Give us a shout out. Tell us where you're watching from. We got a great matchup tonight. The Bearcats and the Real Hondo Bobcats. Raymondville takes a quick 14-0 lead. We have 3:48 left in the first quarter. Saúl Garcia back for the kickoff. And there he goes. Rio Hondo decides to let it go for a touchback.
We have flags on the field.
We got a little bit of yellow laundry on the field, though, so let's see what the refs are going to call. I want to remind everybody who is tuned in to our game tonight, due to UIL regulations, Friday night football games cannot be video broadcasted live. All right, so we're going to broadcast to you guys after the game. We're best to get ourselves some highlights of tonight's game, so the game is being recorded, and we'll try to get you guys some highlights pumped out to you after the game is done. But UIL regulations regulates any live feed of Friday night football games. Thursday, Saturday, you can go live. Just can't do it on Friday nights. So Rio Hondo ready to answer back now. Martinez gets the snap and hands it off to his tailback, who finds some room to run, picks up a tough 7. That was number 1, Ethan Jared out on that run.
Juan J.J. Rosas picks up about 6 on the play. We're going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Bobcats from the 36-yard line.
2nd and 4 for the Bobcats. I want to thank our listeners near and far for tuning in. Martinez drops back, looking for a receiver, overthrown.
Pass incomplete inside for number 6.
Pass was intended for number 6 of Rio Hondo. Smiley Rodriguez.
It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the correction. 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats.
4 for the Bobcats now. Coach James said, let's try to get one deep on that 2nd down. He had a good look, just a little bit too much on that throw. So with 3:11, Bearcats up 14-0 in the first quarter. Trevino back in the shotgun. Keeps it himself, finds a little bit of room to run, picks up the first down.
Well, that's a first down for the Bobcats. Tonight's first downs are being sponsored by Suntory Transport out of Rio Hondo, Texas. Owner, Mr. Ray Radisson. Thank you, Mr. Radisson, for your sponsorship of tonight's first downs.
Ball on their 41-yard line. Quarterback Matthew Trevino back in the shotgun. He pulls back, looking for a receiver down the field. Now there's a man open, just a little underthrown, incomplete pass. Pass intended to Smitey Rodriguez. On the left side.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 6 of Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
It's going to be second and 10 for the Bobcats.
The cornerback, they just cannot find that connection. Second and 10 for the Bobcats, waiting for the call from the sideline. Trevino gets the call. Bobcats are up on the line in a twin set. One running back in the backfield. Man in motion coming from the left to the right. Ball is kept by the quarterback, but met immediately at the line. Isaiah Gloria. And Trevino loses about 2 on that play.
The last by number
69 for the Bearcats. Isaiah Gloria in on that tackle.
Isaiah Gloria.
Presence on the field.
It's going to lose one of the play, but it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Bobcats from the 40-yard line.
So the Bobcats looking at a 3rd and long. Setting up in a trips right formation. Trevino probably going to look to go to the air, and let's see if they can pick up their first completion. Sure enough, Trevino drops back and he looks down the field looking for a receiver. Tipped by number 2 of the Bearcats, A.J. Sias, which made that pass incomplete. So another 4th and long, but it looks like there is a
flag on the field. Personal foul roughing the passer against the Bearcats.
Foul against the Bearcats, a roughing the passer call,
15-yard penalty,
which is going to give the Bobcats.
And that's going to give us another Suntory Transport first down.
I'm sure the Raymondville coaches aren't too pleased on that one. Had themselves in a 4th down situation. Gives up that on a silly foul.
First and 10 for the Bobcats from the 45-yard line.
So this gives Rio Hondo some new life. Trevino back in the shotgun, pitches it out to the right, but the ball is considered an incomplete pass. He was trying to pitch it out to his running back, Jeremiah, which it fell straight to the ground. Umpire calls it an incomplete pass.
It's going to make it a 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats.
So Bobcats looking at a 2nd and 10. We have under 2 minutes now in the first quarter of play. Bearcats up 14-0. And Rio Hondo's looking to do something here. Ball is snapped. Looks like it's a pass back. He finds his man and makes the play to number 2, who does a couple of spin moves and still on his feet.
Pass complete to number 2, Jonah Ortega.
Jonah Ortega making things happen on the real
side. Number 8.
Martinez drops back and
Justin Smith
to his right, only to look back to this opposite side of the field and finds Ortega. Ortega does
Rosas.
He's pressed that B button, which is that spin move.
It's another
spin move.
Suntory Transport first down for the Bobcats. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Ball now on the Bearcat 33, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Man in motion coming from the left to the right. Ball is handed off to Jeremiah, who picks up
Jeremiah on the carry. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage by number 66, Jose Guajardo.
66, Jose Guajardo in on the
3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and about 7.
Jeremiah.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Ball goes up to the Bearcat 30, looking at a 2nd and 7. Trevino waiting for the call. Clock is ticking. We're under a minute now in the first quarter. Trevino gets his troops up to the line. Ball is snapped. Trevino drops back, looking for a receiver, makes a pump, and looking for a man down the field. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete intended for number 2, Ortega.
Looking for his intended receiver, number 2, Jonah Ortega, off the left side of the field. Seems like every pass they've been trying to do has been on the real Hondo sideline.
So they'll be 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats.
Side of the field. A couple of those passes, if they're complete, we're looking at some big time play. Just haven't been able to make the connection for Real Hondo. 3rd and 7, ball on the Bearcat 30. Trevino back in the shotgun. Play action. Ball is pitched back. He looks down the field, has a man open. The ball is complete, and it's a Real Hondo touchdown.
Team number 31, Joey Ortega. And that's an advanced Autoparts touchdown for the Bobcats.
I gave the receiver
Advanced Autoparts is sponsoring tonight's Bobcat touchdowns. Manager, Pedro Estrada, assistant manager, Mr. Diego Alfaro.
3 steps with the ball. Comes back to Martinez, or to Trevino, I'm sorry. Trevino finds his receiver down the sideline, makes the completion. He's in for 6. So Real Hondo gets on the board. Extra point is up.
Extra point is up by number 16, Anthony Vega.
It's good.
It is good. And with 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
Coach James said,
Bearcats 14, Bobcats 7.
To their bag, we're going to dig into ours. So on the flea flicker, Real Hondo gets on the board. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Bearcats 14, Real Hondo Bobcats 7. So Real Hondo, like I said, goes and pulls out their bag of their own tricks, gets himself on the board. This is going to be a game of strategy. You got Coach James and you got Coach Ganthu, and you guys, if you don't know, these guys are really good friends, even off the field too. So when it comes to this stuff, you know, they're brothers. They're brothers in God, and they have a really great friendship. But when it comes to football, and when they're on each side, it goes. So I'm just going to go back and forth with each other, and may the best team win tonight. So the Raymondville Bearcats take that quick 14-0 jump.
Number 16, Daniel,
right
kick the ball off to the Bobcats.
And before the first quarter end,
number 7, Bobcats
get on the board.
And number 13, come through.
With 29 seconds left in the first quarter, Justin Ganthu and Justin Smith back to wait to receive the kickoff. Short kick. Stays in the field to play. The Bearcats jump on it.
Ball down by number 3.
Number 3, Brendan Robles.
And the Bearcats will only drive 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
So Bearcats get the ball. 1st and 10 on their 34-yard line. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Man in motion. Ball is handed off to Justin Ganthu, who finds some room off the run on the left side of the field. Picks up a tough gain of about 5.
Number 13, Ganthu on the carry. Ball down by number 21.
So Ganthu, 5 yards. Looking at a 2nd and 5, ball on the 40-yard line.
Takes up 6 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 4 from the 40-yard line for the Bearcats.
They gave him a good spot, so he picks up 6 yards. As the time expires in the first
and that is the end of the first quarter.
14 Bearcats, Bobcats.
I'd like to remind everyone that the senior class has a concession stand in the south of the stadium, and they have 3 parties.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality.
Welcome everybody back to Real Hondo, Texas, live at Bobcats Stadium on this beautiful Friday night. We're Real Sports Live and we're coming to you with a great game underway. Raymondville Bearcats up 14-7 on the Bobcats right now. Raymondville ball. Jason Cantu hands it off, finds himself Zaravian Amendares, who's on the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 15, the 10, touchdown, Amendares. So Amendares takes a deep run of about 60 yards for the touchdown, putting another touchdown on the Bearcat side. The kid, once he gets in the open field, it's a foot race, ladies and gentlemen. The kid just flies. He'll be a tough one to catch from behind.
Number 10, Garcia for the extra point.
Garcia ready for the extra point. Ball snap, kick is up, and kick is...
And the score is good. 11:50 left in the second quarter.
Right out the gates of the second quarter, the Bearcats take it 60 yards with the Amendares touchdown. Second touchdown of the night for Amendares. We had one volleyball game on tonight on Real Sports Live, and that was the San Benito Trojans over at San Isidro, and the Trojans pick up the win in 5 sets, which give them the commanding lead of the district right now and a claim of the district championship. Congratulations to the Lady Trojans. And here in Real Hondo, Westwood takes a commanding lead 20-7 to start the second quarter.
Number 20, Fabian Torres. Number 10, Garcia is set to kick the ball off for the Bearcats.
And Real Hondo is waiting to receive. Want to remind everybody that tonight's game is only audio. Due to UIL regulations, we cannot show a video feed of Friday night football games. But we will do our best to give you the play-by-play. Kickoff is up. Real Hondo waiting to receive. They decide to let it go for the touchback.
Ball goes through the end zone.
So let's see what Coach Robert is going to have his Bobcats do here. Down
from the 25-yard line. Correction, the Bobcats will be drawing 1st and 10 from the 25.
But still a lot of football left to play here tonight in Real Hondo. Matthew Trevino in the shotgun for the Bobcats. Has Jeremiah in the backfield with him. Trevino keeps the ball himself. Takes it up for about a gain of 1. Bearcat defense was in that backfield pretty quickly.
Number 11,
on that tackle, number 11, Dylan Ramirez.
Number 11, Dylan Ramirez. No game in the play, but it'll be second down and 10 for the Bobcats.
Ball is snapped. Trevino looking back, looking for a receiver. Ball is overthrown.
Pass into for number 19.
Real Hondo looking for that big home pass.
For the Bobcats.
Pass was intended. For number 19 of Real Hondo, Efren Lopez. Bobcats lined up in a trips left formation. Martinez in the shotgun. Has Jeremiah to his right. Martinez rolling over to the right, looking for some blocks, and he's scrambling now to find some room to run.
Number 23.
Number 23.
Jason Medina. It's going to bring up
Martinez picks up about 2.
4th and about 8 for the Bobcats.
4th and 8 for the Bobcats now. Ball on their 27-yard line as the punting team comes on in.
Number 8, Ethan Jeremiah to put the ball away for the Bobcats. Back deep.
Back to receive for the Bearcats. Number 13, Justin Cantu. Snap is back. Punt is up. Takes himself an immediate bounce and goes out of bounds at the Bearcats.
45-yard line. The Bearcats will begin the drive. 1st and 10.
So the Bearcats get the ball back. 10:20 left in the first half of football here in Rio Hondo. Bearcats in the huddle. Jason Cantu marking out the play. Cantu back in the shotgun. Armendariz in motion. Justin Cantu kicks the ball on a counter trap. Comes back and picks up a gain of about 10, but there's flags on the play.
Number 13, Cantu on the carry.
Let's see what the flags
on the field. First be offsides against the Bobcats.
On the Bobcats. The
Bearcats first down, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. About the 44-yard line.
So Bearcats get the ball up to about the 45-yard line of the Bobcats. 1st and 10. Bearcats coming up to the line in a wildcat formation. So Raymond Armendariz now back for the snap. Armendariz gets the snap, takes a snap back, and takes it up himself, looking for some room to run on the left side. Finds himself about 6.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry, but we do have flags on the field.
We've seen this wildcat formation a couple of times here for the Bearcats, throwing in a little glimpse and a little wrinkle there to try to throw the ball.
Against the Bearcats, 10-yard penalty.
Flag is on the Bearcats, and they're going to go back 10.
It's going to be up 1st and 20.
Repeat the down.
The Bearcats from the 46-yard line.
Ball comes back to the Bearcat 46-yard line. Staying in that wildcat formation. Armendariz back for the snap. Armendariz gets the snap and he rolls out to the right side and he's looking to pass the ball. Pass was intended for Justin Smith, but incomplete.
Justin Smith. It's going to be a 2nd and 20 for the Bearcats.
2nd and 20 now for the Bearcats. So they're going to put Armendariz back in that wildcat, and usually it's a snap and run. This time they switch it up and give him an opportunity to pass. Just the ball overthrown just a tad. Jason Cantu gets back in the quarterback position now in the shotgun. To his right, he has Justin Cantu, has a man in motion. Jason Cantu drops back and he's looking deep. Has a receiver. It's Armendariz and he makes the catch. He's on the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Bearcats.
Touchdown for the Bearcats.
So a beautiful throw by quarterback Jason Cantu, who finds Armendariz on a post pattern in the middle of the field. Hits him about the 20-yard line, and then Armendariz just does the rest to get himself into the end zone.
Extra point is on by number 10, Garcia.
So the Bearcats extend the lead by picking up Armendariz' third touchdown of tonight. Extra point is up, and it's good.
Yeah, the extra point is good, and the 9:18 left in the second quarter. Bearcats 28,
in the
Bobcats
second
7.
quarter. Bearcats now have the lead of 28-7. So Jason Cantu drops back and finds himself a wide open Zaravian Armendariz for the touchdown. So Bearcats are coming out. We talked about their offense before the game and how they've just exploded on the offensive scene ever since week 2. And they were averaging 366 yards a game through 6 games, 2,500 yards through 6 games, with their main scorer and runner, Zaravian Armendariz. And once again, Armendariz is just going at it again. He has 2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 right now through the air with a completion by Jason Cantu. So 9:18 left in this first half. Raymondville Bearcats 28, Rio Hondo Bobcats 7.
Back here for the Bobcats, number 1 from Jeremiah, number 2.
Back for
Jonah Ortega, number 20, Fabian Torres.
Number 1,
number 10, Garcia,
number 2,
kick the
Jonah
ball
Ortega.
off for the Bearcats.
Garcia for the Bearcats, ready to kick off. Their kickoff is up, and it's another deep one. It'll be another touchback.
Ball goes to the end zone. The Bobcats will begin the drive, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
So Bobcats will get the ball on their 25-yard line. Coach James and the Bobcats looking to get something offensively. They scored their 7 points on that flea flicker pass. And now they're looking to shock and surprise Raymondville with a little bit of something else here too. I want to thank our listeners for tuning in tonight. Looks like we have some listening near and far. I want to thank Jennifer Suarez for listening all the way from Virginia. Ball is snapped, and there's a fumble on the play. Looked like
you're coming by the Bearcats.
A tough snap there.
And the Bearcats will begin the drive, 1st and 10.
It's a fumble by the Bobcats.
And the up the 19-yard line.
Ball recovered by number 2, A.J. Sayas. So Bearcats are going to get the ball back in prime position on the field.
Bearcats will drive, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Oh, the Bobcats. Jason Cantu in the quarterback position. Has a trips right formation. Empty backfield, man in motion. Ball is handed off to the motion man. That's number 12 for Raymondville, who finds himself a quick 9, maybe 10 yards on the right side of the field.
Number 12, Nathan Mangia on the carry.
Showing his speed off the corners.
Trip up. After a gain of 8, brings up a 2nd down and 2 from the
officials call it a gain of 8, so looking at a 2nd and 2 for the Bearcats. Ball on the 12-yard line. Cantu back in the shotgun, has Armendariz and Cantu to his right and his left. Ball is handed off to Cantu. Finds himself some room to run up the left side, takes a spin move, gets the ball all the way up to the 6-yard line. As well as the first down.
1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Ball gets to the 6-yard line. Bearcats looking at a 1st and goal now. And Bobcats are looking for a stop. Raymondville gets back into a wildcat formation with Justin Cantu now waiting for the snap. Armendariz goes in motion, and Justin Cantu calls his own number, picks it up. He gets about the 1 yard line with the ball on the field. Let's see if they call Cantu down or are they calling a fumble.
On the play. They play by the Bobcats. This will be called by number 13, Lucas Hernandez.
Make the stop as the ball comes out of Justin Cantu's hand.
And the Bobcats will begin first and 10 from the 1 yard line.
So the Bobcats will now have the ball on their 1 yard line, which is extremely tough situation. But they did enough to cause the turnover to get the ball back and stop Raymondville from scoring another touchdown. 7:58 left in the first half of football. Bobcats got the turnover on their 1 yard line, so they're going to line up on their 1. Trevino back in the shotgun still, waiting for the snap. Gets the snap, calls his own number, trying to find himself a little bit of room to get out of the end zone. Picks up a gain of about 3. Giving himself a little bit of breathing room from that one.
Down to number 45.
You got that ball back getting down that far. It's tough.
Picks up a couple of yards in the play. He's a second down and about 8 from the 3 yard line.
The last thing that the Bobcats would want to do is give Raymondville a chance of a safety. So they're just trying to get out of that end zone. The Bobcat line hustles to the line, get ready for the snap. Trevino gets the snap, looking to run on the outside, finds some room to run, still on his feet, taken down at about the 12. So Trevino does a great job of getting out of the end zone to give his offense a first down in some breathing room.
Number 11, Trevino, the quarterback keeper, picks up enough yardage for Santori transport, first down. First and 10 for the Bobcats from the first yard.
For the Bobcats,
12-yard line.
6:55 left to play in the first half. Bearcats up 28-7. Ball on the Bobcat 13. Line hustles to the ball. Trevino back in the shotgun, gets the snap, hands off to his running back, Garadiah. Garadiah looks for some room up the middle, finds up a
Garadiah, played down by number 72.
Tackled by number 72. Jaden Galvan. Looks like
picks up about 8 in the play, brings up a second and 2.
Raymondville's going to take a
timeout on the field.
Get things together, see what things are going to happen. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Again, Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's health care is done.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction,
I also want to send a shout out.
Welcome back to Real Hondo, Texas.
Super Dave from Raymondville.
This is Real Sports Live. Coming out of the timeout break, where we have the Rainbow Bearcats up 28-7 with 6:33 left in the first half to play. Bobcats ball. Bobcats get the snap, and Martinez takes it himself, trying to pick up the first down. Let's see where the officials mark it. Just a bit shy. Bobcats now.
Number 11, quarterback keeper, brought down by number 21.
Ball on their 22-yard line.
It's going to be a 3rd down and about 1 for the Bobcats.
O-line for the Bobcats hustles to the ball. Ball is snapped to Martinez. Martinez takes it himself, finds some room to run up the right side, picks up a tough gain of about 6 in the first down.
Number 11, Trevino, the keeper.
Trevino finds
takes up enough yardage for another sanitary transport, first down. First and 10 for the Bobcats from the 30-yard line.
And goes north to south, picking up positive yardage for the Bobcats. We're about
4
left in
Astros run.
First half, ball is handed off. Finding some room to run the Bobcats up the left, right side of the field.
Number 1 Eagles right now in the carry for the Bobcats. Right now by number 21 for Seth Pena. Now that brings another sanitary transport, first down for the Bobcats. First and 10 for the Bobcats from the 47-yard line.
They get it up to their own 48-yard line.
Timeout on the field called by the Bearcats.
The Bearcats are going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this. This is Real Sports Live.
Some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Welcome back to Real Hondo Bobcat Stadium. Coming out of the Raymondville timeout, Real Hondo's been marching the ball. Ball on their 48-yard line. 5:07 left in the first half of play. Bobcats take the ball up, pick up a gain of about 3.
Number 11, Trevino, the quarterback keeper.
Decides to keep it
by number 11, Dylan Ramirez.
And taken down by number 11, Dylan Ramirez of the Bearcats. I'm sure the Bobcats will get a little something on the board before half. Hondo calling in the plays. Quarterback Matthew Trevino waiting for the call. Bobcats get to the line. Trevino back in shotgun. Martinez hands it off. Over to number 1, Jerediah.
Number 1, even Jerediah on the carry.
On the carry up the left. Back to the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag on the play.
Ball number 23, Jason Bonino, but we didn't have flags on the field.
Might be an offsides by the Bearcats.
Supposed to be an offsides against the Bearcats.
That's exactly what it is. Offsides Bearcats. Which will move the ball up about 5.
5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 for the Bobcats.
2nd and 2 for the Bobcats.
From the 34-yard line.
4:09 left in this first half of football. Ball now on the Bearcat 44. Trevino back in the shotgun, hands off to Jerediah. Jerediah looking for the first down, finds himself a little bit more. He's now at the 30, the 25. So he picks up the first down and then some for the Bobcats. Jerediah hooks himself around the left side of the field. Line does a good job of containing the Bearcat.
Number 1, even Jerediah on 35.
On the out.
J.J. Rosas.
Ball gets
off. That's another sanitary transport, first down for the Bobcats.
With Jerediah going out of bounds, stops the clock at 3:46. Bobcats are back to the line. Martinez back, decides to take it himself, jumps over and hurdles a defender.
Number 1,
but only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Jared Allen on the keeper. Brought down by number 2.
A.J. Sias, the Bearcats, in on that tackle.
Picks up 1, brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats.
2nd and 9
Ball
for the Bobcats.
Right outside the 28-yard.
Ball on Raymondville's 28. Close to about 3 minutes left in the first half. And once again, I am sure that Coach James would love to punch one in before halftime. Ball is snapped, handed off to Jared Dial, once again still on his feet at about the 25-yard line before taken down by about
Jared Dial on the carry. Finally pulled out by number 23, Medina.
Tackled by number 23, Jason Medina.
Picks up a couple yards in the play. He's going to be a 3rd down at about 6.
Looking at a 25-yard for the Bobcats. This will be a big play here on this 3rd down. If they can get this first, they'll have a lot of momentum. Martinez back. Formations change into a motion. Everyone's moving now. Ball is snapped. Ball comes on the floor, giving the Bearcats some time to get to the backfield. It's a big loss for the Bobcats. Crucial 3rd down. And the ball comes loose. Martinez able to pick it back up. The Cats in the backfield who bring it down for now a 4th and about 14.
It's going to be a 4th down and about 13.
Let's see what Coach James decides to do. We got some whistles. Timeout, Rio Hondo. So Rio Hondo looking at a 4th and 13 with about 1:35 left in the first half of play. Let's look at some scores around the valley right now. Over on another stream of Real Sports Live, Sharyland Pioneer is up over Sharyland High 34-14. Mission High 16, PSJA North 13. PI all over Progreso 35-0. Ed Couch Elsa 7, Laredo Figueroa 0. Hidalgo 7, La Grulia 0. Odom 21, Monte Alto 7. Brownsville Pace 8, Brownsville Lopez 0. Harlingen South up on San Benito right now 7-3. La Feria 28, Zapata 7. Just a couple scores around the valley as we come out of the Bobcat timeout. 1:35 left in the first half of football. 4th and 13 for the Bobcats. And Coach James says, let's go for it. What do we have to lose? He wants to put something up there. Hondo has a man in motion. Martinez drops back. It looks like a running back pass, and he's met in the backfield by the Bearcats for the big
carries right around behind the line of scrimmage by number 11. Ramirez, but we do have a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the field. Let's see what they call it. So Coach James tries to dig once again into his bag of tricks, finds himself, it looked like it was going to be a halfback pass of some sort. Martinez finds his Ortega on the handoff, and Ortega tries to pull back around. Looks like he was going to pull up the throw, but it's met in the backfield by the Bearcats. Let's see what the refs call this flag, though. It looks like it's against the Bearcats. Face mask.
Officially a face mask against the Bearcats.
So that's a big foul there, giving Hondo a fresh set of downs on top of 15 yards. So the refs taking the ball off 15. Giving the Bobcats some momentum on this drive. Bearcats have done all they possibly could.
15-14 left for this Bearcats.
But Flags come in and just give the Bobcats
first and 10.
another try. Let's see if the Bobcats can capitalize on this now. Martinez back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He's rolling back, looking for a receiver. Finds one down the field and is just a little too far. Incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete. So we're going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats.
So now the Bobcats looking at a 2nd and 10. Intended receiver on that pass was number 19, Ethan Lopez. Martinez has had plenty of time looking for receivers. Just can't make the connection. Martinez back in the shotgun, drops back, decides to pull it on a QB keeper. Finding some room up to run on the right side of the field. He's still on his feet, gets the ball all the way up to about the Bearcat 11.
Number 11, Carrillo, the quarterback keeper. Tripped up by number 7, Raymondville.
Armendariz gets in on that tackle.
Picks up another sanitary transport, first down.
Picks up the first down. Bobcat first down. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's get on your feet, Bobcat fans. Let's cheer these boys on. Let's go. Come on, Bobcat fans.
55 seconds left in the first half of football here in Rio Hondo. Bobcats get the ball on the Bearcat 11. Let's see what they do here. Ball is snapped. Martinez drops back, finds his receiver. Incomplete pass. Pass was intended to number 14, Eligio Cortez. Just couldn't get a grasp on it. With incomplete pass, though, it stops the clock. 40 seconds left. Looking at a 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats.
They get their 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats.
Come up to the line. Martinez back in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. It looks like a little trickery. Looked like a reverse, but nothing's open. Martinez gets the ball back, throws it up in the air. The ball's intercepted by the Bearcats. Interception
by number
2, A.J. Sayas.
Peter Sayas.
So Bobcats tried to do a double reverse. That comes back to Martinez. Martinez says, hey, I'm in trouble. What do I do? So he just throws the ball up in the air. A free-for-all jump ball. And A.J. Sayas of the Raymondville Bearcats jumps up and picks it off, stopping that Bobcat drive. So Bearcats get the ball back with 24 seconds left in the first half. Bearcats up 16-7. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to Real Sports Live tonight. Remember, like, share, follow YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout called on the field. Well, I don't think it's a timeout. I think they're just going to run the clock.
And that is the end of the first half, folks. Bearcats 28, Bobcats 7.
So that'll do it for the first half of football here in Rio Hondo. Let's talk about what's happened in this first half of play. In the first half of football, 14-0. Pass for the touchdown, giving Rio Hondo their 7. Bearcats come right back. So Raymondville goes on for a touchdown. And then I want to get some of this love. The Bearcats band is led by on a post pattern. He finds the U.S. title record of the night. Based on the music of Freddie Mercury, Toker Koshev, and Gustav Holst. We invite you to sit back and enjoy our showcase of spirit and coming over here in Rio Hondo. We'll be back after this. This is Real Sports Live We'll be back.
Hi, Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Bobcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3 Up, 3 Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Bates in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi, we're Robertville Bearcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
And thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
It's a Hacienda party.
It's the Hacienda Ford football sale. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months on 2019 Ford Rangers, plus $2,500 in bonus cash.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda Ford.
Opening to Mishima.
Want to welcome you back to Hondo. We're at halftime here at the Bobcats showdown.
Eagles for the
Bearcats 7 at the half. Big games tonight, once again by the Raymondville, who has himself a total of 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground and 1 through the air. The 4th Rainbow touchdown belongs to Justin Smith on the ground. Real Hondo's touchdown of tonight came on a flea flicker. Found Raymondville stopped in their tracks trying to stop the ball, and it was too late by the time they got back to find that open receiver for the Real Hondo's touchdown of the night. So we're looking at a whole another half yet to come. We got about 13 minutes left in halftime, and it's going to come down to adjustments. Let's see what Coach Rocky James is going to do to adjust defensively to try to find an answer for Abinadades. Earlier this week, to the Real Valley Morning Star, he was quoted saying that he knew that Rainbow had a slurry of running backs with speed, and he was going to try to counteract that with speed of his own. So let's see what happens when they come back out.
Relax and enjoy
to try to stop Abinadades. If not, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night for Real Hondo. On the offensive side, Real Hondo is looking for a couple of those deep ball passes, and Martinez, the quarterback, has been getting the pass there. He just hasn't been able to connect with his receivers. If that starts to happen, this could turn into a closer ball game. So we still got another half of football here to play in Real Hondo. Let's take a look at some other scores going on throughout the valley tonight. Sheridan Pioneer up 35-21 on Sheridan High right now. Mission High 16, PSJA North 13, PI all over Progreso 49-0. Ed Couch Elsa on top of Laredo Sigadora right now 7-0. Hidalgo 7, La Grulia 0. Odom on top of Monte Alto, 21-7 at the half. Santa Rosa leads Banquete, 21-6. Santa Maria up on Bimbo, 28-14. Brownsville Pace, 8. Lopez, 0. Harlingen South right now is leading San Benito at halftime, 14-10. Lyford and San Diego all tied up at 14s. La Feria, 28, Zapata, 7. So we have a lot of Valley football going on tonight. Real Sports Live is carrying a couple of those games. Real Sports Live is also carrying a volleyball game tonight. The San Perlita Lady Trojans at the San Isidro Lady Tigers, with San Perlita winning that game in 5 sets. So lots of action here tonight in the Rio Grande Valley. Stay with us at Rio Hondo. We'll be back for the second half of football in about 10 minutes. Until then, enjoy our halftime show.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robertville Bearcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Willkommen to October. Huh? Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on Ford pickup trucks at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford F-150 for 0% interest for 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Everyone's a winner at Cono Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word: fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat. Maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Coach Nava with Westago East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD. Hi, we're Peter Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
school, it's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Bobcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Rio Hondo, Texas at Bobcat Stadium. This is Real Sports Live. With a big-time district matchup. First district game of 15 in the 4A Division 2 between Raymondville Bearcats and the Rio Hondo Bobcats. Raymondville Bearcats jumped up quickly in a 14-0 lead before the Bobcats finally got on the board. 14-7. And then after that, they all went back to Raymondville, who put up another touchdown, making it 28-7, going into the third quarter. We're a couple of seconds away until the kickoff of the second half of football here in Rio Hondo. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Remember to like, share, follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Give us a shout out. Tell us where you're watching from. I know we have a lot of Bearcat Nation and a lot of Bobcat Nation listening tonight. Rooting your teams. Both of these teams looking to get that third district win under the belt. It's such a small district here. It'll be hard to really get yourself in a good seating position if you don't just win out. So this is a very important matchup for both of these teams tonight. And we're going to see what adjustments the teams are going to come out with in the second half. Rio Hondo looking to find answers to slow down Raymondville's Arabian Armendariz. I don't know if there is an answer for the kid. You can't contain him. You can only hope to slow him down a bit. Where Rio Hondo's also going to have to try to find themselves something offensively. Raymondville's defense has been stingy tonight. Got a couple of tackles in the backfield. Rio Hondo trying to connect the quarterback Martinez with the receivers that are out there, just trying to find the passing game to get going for Rio Hondo. If that passing game starts to get going for Rio Hondo, we may have ourselves a closer game tonight. So let's see as we get ready to start the third quarter of action here in Rio Hondo, Texas at Bobcat Stadium. Out come the two teams ready to take on the second half of football. Both teams are now getting ready. Coach Rocky James trying to get some motivation going on his side. Rio Hondo Bobcats wearing their black jerseys, black pants, yellow line numbers with a white helmet. Rainbow Bearcats wearing their all white with the
number 2, Jerry Ortega, number 20, Fabian Gomez.
Rio Hondo will receive the ball to start the second half of play.
Number 10, Garcia will be kicking the ball out for the Bearcats.
Randall's got the ball teed up, getting ready to kick off to Rio Hondo in the backfield, waiting for the kickoff. Jeremiah and Ortega. And here we go, the start of the second half of football. Ball is returnable. Finds himself a hole up the middle. That's number 1. Jeremiah
number 10,
all the way up to the 34-yard line.
Bobcats drive, first and 10 from the 33-yard line.
So Bobcat will start their drive on their 33-yard line, looking to find some more offensive production in the second half. Number 11, Matthew Trevino, has been orchestrating the offense tonight. He's done a pretty good job. He's just waiting to find the connection with his receivers. Once he hits that first pass, that first big pass, the confidence level in that kid's going to boost, and it could turn into a different ball game. So let's see what Coach Rocky James comes out with to start the second half. Trevino gets the ball himself. Looks for the right side of the field,
down behind number 11,
the line of scrimmage.
For the Bearcats.
So gain of nothing on the first play for the Bobcats.
Officials gain of 1 on the play, but it'll be second down and 9 for the Bobcats.
Officials give it a gain of about 1, so we're looking at a 2nd and 9. Tackle on that play was Dylan Ramirez. Playing the left side end for the Bearcats. Bobcat lines, marches to the line of scrimmage. Martinez back in the shotgun. Decides to take it himself, looking to bounce outside to the left side of the field. Looking for some room to run. Can't really find anything. Bearcat offense, you see a sea of white jerseys.
Number 1, Egan Zeradaya.
And it looks like he might have lost
number 66.
In on that tackle.
We'll see what happens. We do have an injured Bearcat on the field.
Looks like we have a player shaken up. And we'll be back after this official timeout.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
All right, we're
losing the yards on that play. It's going to be up a 3rd down and about 12 for the Bobcats from the 31-yard line.
To the sideline on his own power, so that's always a good sign. So Rio Hondo lost about 3 on that last possession. Martinez tried to run up the left side of the field, but Jose Guajardo catches him in the backfield. So Martinez back to the line in the shotgun, has himself a trips left formation. He drops back looking for a receiver. He finds somebody, but it's overthrown.
Pass incomplete.
Pass incomplete and intended for number 8.
Intended for number 6 of Rodriguez.
Take that back, number 6, Smiley Rodriguez.
It's going to bring up a 4th long for the Bobcats.
Bringing the Bobcats to a 4th and long situation. Looks like the punting unit is coming in. Back, ready to receive the punt.
The Bobcats will punt the ball away. Number 1, Egan Zeradaya. Ready to punt the ball for the Bobcats. Back deep for the Bearcats.
Snap is good. Punt is up. Justin Smith back to receive. It is a playable
pass. By number 8, Smith.
Justin Smith trying to find somewhere to go, but is brought down immediately.
Tripped up by number 3, Sam Belanes.
Sam Belanes.
And the Bearcats will begin the drive, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
The Bearcats, so they'll get the ball on their own 32-yard line. Sophomore Jason Ganthu has been doing the QB duties for the Raymondville Bearcats, and he had himself a nice TD completion to Zarabian Amendades in the 2nd quarter. He's also been doing a great job with the flow of the game. Bearcats come out and a trips left. Ganthu back in shotgun, ready for the snap. Hands off to Justin Ganthu. Justin Ganthu makes a spin move on the line of scrimmage to pick up about 3.
Number 13, Ganthu on the carry.
We Talk about the Raymondville running backs. Justin Cantu, Justin Smith, and Zaravian Amsterdam. It's a three-headed beast.
3 yards are going to be at least 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line.
2nd and 6. Ball on the Bearcat 36-yard line. Jason Cantu back in the shotgun. Has Justin Cantu to his right. Man in motion. Jason Cantu drops back for the pass, but passes incomplete.
Intended for number 7, Edmund Davis.
Pass intended for athletics. Ball just goes a little bit too low. So now the Bearcats are facing a 3rd and 6. 9:58 in the 3rd. Jason Cantu gets the play in. Bearcats come to the line of scrimmage. Setting the trips right. Cantu back in the shotgun. Has Justin Cantu to his left. Jason Cantu rolls to his left looking for a receiver. Can't find anybody. Taken down. Ball is on the ground. And it looks like it may be a fumble. Let's see the official call. Bearcats recover.
Play recovered by the Bearcats.
Bearcats recover. 4th and about 10. Cantu picked up about 4 yards, but on the hit, the ball pops back about 4. So taking the ball all the way back, now we're looking at a 4th and 11. And the Bearcats are going to put it away. Back for the
Bearcats. Back in for the Bobcats, number 2, John Ortega.
Punt is up. And
Ortega
gets the punt. Looking for some room to run on the left side of the field. Finds a couple blockers. Gets to the 50-yard line, the 45. And eventually
out of bounds. Now the Bobcats are able to get his line. 1st and 10.
Bobcats get the ball on the Raymondville.
Excuse me, right about the 43-yard
line. 8:45 in the 3rd quarter. Raymondville leading 28-7. Real Hondo looking to stay in the game. Talked about making adjustments. So let's see what Coach James talked about at halftime, and let's see what adjustments they make offensively. Real Hondo lined up in a trips right formation. Ball is snapped in the shotgun. Martinez back looking for his receiver. Decides to pull it down and look for a room to run. Can't find anything, and down for a sack.
By number 72.
Led that sack. 72 of the Bearcats, Jaden Galvan. Martinez dropped back looking for some receivers. Couldn't find anybody. The secondary of the Bearcats did such a good job not giving Martinez any receivers to throw to. Martinez scramble is taken back behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 5. 2nd and 15 now for the Bobcats. Ball on the 47-yard line. Martinez back in the shotgun, gets the snap, hands it off to Jeremiah. Jeremiah finds a little bit of room to run on the right. He's still on his feet, gets all the way up to a 4-yard line.
Coming down by number 7, and that is on number 66.
So big gain there for
Jeremiah. But does pick up enough yards for Hondo.
14 yards on that run.
Correction.
Just a bit short though.
Takes a little bit of yards to make it 3rd and 2 for the Bobcats.
So going to be about 3rd and 2 for the Bobcats. So after the sack and the big loss of 5, Jeremiah gets himself a nice run, picks up about 14. Martinez back in the shotgun now, calls for the snap. Ball is handed off right back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah met at the line of scrimmage and might have lost one.
Number 1, Jeremiah on the carry, ball down by number 66.
In on that tackle, number 66 of the Bearcats, Jose Guajardo.
It's going to be a 4th down for the Bobcats.
So a big 4th down here now for the Bobcats. It's about 4th and 3. And Coach James looks like he's going to go for it. Trevino back in the shotgun. Has a big line up there. Flags are down as Jeremiah denied and stuffed at the line of scrimmage. But there is flags. And it's against the Bobcats. And the Bearcats decline and take over.
The Bobcats declined. And the Bearcats will begin the drive, 1st and 10.
So Bearcats get the ball back on the over as Coach James takes a chance and going for it on the 4th down. And they cannot convert. Bearcat ball now on their own 35. 1st and 10. Jason Cantu back in the shotgun. Has Armendariz in motion. Handoff to Armendariz, who tries to find his way up the right side, but is met with a hard hit at the line of the scrimmage.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry.
Big hit by number 13, Lucas Hernandez.
13, Lucas Hernandez, and number 31, Jerry Ortega. Pierce of lost one of the play, brings up a 2nd down.
Loss of 1 for the Bearcats. 2nd and 11. Bearcats up on the line of scrimmage. Cantu in the shotgun. Pitches it over to Justin Cantu, who finds some room to run on the left side of the field. Picks up about 3.
Number 13, Cantu on the carry. Ball down by number 70, Robert Zamora.
In on that tackle, number 70.
So Robert Zamora. And about 7 for the Bearcats.
3rd and 7 for the Bearcats. And let's see what Coach Cantu decides to call here. Are they going to keep it on the ground or are they going to go to the air? Jason Cantu gets the snap. He drops back looking for a receiver down the field. He finds somebody wide open, and it's Armendariz. Armendariz dazzles right and left and picks up a couple more yards.
Number 3, Sandra Lyons. Picks up another yards for the Bearcat 1st down.
So Cantu drops back and finds Armendariz once again wide open. Gains about 5 more yards on the yards after the catch. And that was about a 20-yard completion for the Bearcats. Ball goes all the way down now to the Bobcat 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Bearcats. The O-line for the Bearcats gave Cantu plenty of time to find a receiver, and he sure did. Cantu with the snap. Ball is kept by Cantu, who finds a little bit of room up to run. Right up the middle, picks up about 6.
Number 85, Jason Cantu on the carry.
With the keep, right up the middle.
Number 21,
about 6 yards there.
Picks up 8 yards on the play. He's going to be 2nd and 2.
So now we're looking at a 2nd and 2
from
for the Bearcats
25-yard line.
On the Bobcat 25. Bearcats line up. We're in a shotgun formation now. We have Justin Cantu and a Wildcat. Justin Cantu pulls the ball himself, finding some room to run up the right side. He's at the 15, the 10, finally brought down at about the 8-yard line.
Number 13, Cantu on the carry.
So Justin Cantu takes a direct snap.
We have an injured Bobcat on the field.
And he just ferociously runs on the right side, getting himself all the way to the 8-yard line. And we have a Bobcat player shaken up with an official timeout. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
And thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Jay's up!
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road.
Welcome back to Rio Hondo, Texas at Bobcats Stadium.
First and goal.
Coming out of that young man seems to be fine, able to walk off on his own will. So here we go. The Raymondville Bearcats. Ball on the Rio Hondo 8. Jason Cantu gets the snap, hands off to Justin Cantu, who spins, gets all the way to the 1, and looks for the touchdown.
Touchdown for the Bearcats.
So Justin Cantu finds the end zone as he barrels down from the 8-yard line. He got stopped at about maybe the 2, but then he stretched and got those go-go gadget arms to get over the end line, the goal line, for the touchdown.
Number 10 Garcia for the extra point attempt.
Saul Garcia now looking for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good.
Extra point attempt is good. Only 3:11 left in the third quarter. Bearcats 35, Bobcats 7.
So the Bearcats extend their lead, 35-7. We got a little over 3 minutes left in this third quarter, and it's all about the run game. The three-headed monster of the Raven Amendades, Justin Cantu and Justin Smith, have just been a little short of unstoppable tonight. Talked about adjustments and Coach James having to try to find an answer for those running backs, and there's just none here tonight.
Back beat for the Bobcats, number 1, Ethan Jared Allen, number 2, Jeremy Ortega, and number 20, Fabian Curtis.
Football left to play here, though, and I know that Rio Hondo isn't going to go to sleep. They're going to keep fighting, and they're going to keep marching down that field to try to get everything they can. That's just the team. And that's just the way of Coach James and the way he coaches is to never give up until that final whistle. Back to receive for the Bobcats.
Number 10 Garcia, 6 for the Bearcats.
And the kickoff is ready to get going. After that, Justin Cantu touchdown. Looks like it's going to take a bounce, and they decide to get the ball and pick it up. So Rio Hondo maybe at about the 15-yard line. That was brought back by number 16, Anthony Vega.
And the Bobcats will begin their drive, first and 10.
So the Bobcats get the ball on the 15-yard line, trying to get something going offensively with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. If you're just tuning in, I want to remind everybody that we are not able to show live feed of tonight's game due to UIL regulations of Friday night football. Thursday nights, Saturday games, you are able to have a live video feed of the games, just not Friday nights. So we want to thank you all for listening in and tuning in. We're doing the best we can to give you the play-by-play here tonight. Trevino back in the shotgun, decides to keep it himself, looking for some room to run up the left, finds about 3.
Number 11, Trevino, the quarterback keeper, tripped up on number 66. Guajardo, he has an injured Bearcat on the field.
Guajardo, who's definitely making his defensive presence felt tonight. But we have a player shaken up, got an official timeout, and we'll be back after this.
Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Real Sports Live, back to you from Rio Hondo, Texas at Bobcat Stadium, where the Raymondville Bearcats are leading 35-7 with about 2:50 left in our third quarter. Coming out of that injury timeout, the young man seemed to be okay, was able to get to the sideline on his own will. Rio Hondo with the ball now. Martinez back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver, back on the left side of the field, finds his receiver, and is complete. That's the one they've been looking for, and they've been waiting for that one. Pass was in number 19, Efrain Lopez. And Trevino finally hits his mark.
Yeah, might be the Bobcats. A little sanitary transfer at first down. First and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Bobcats.
What the Bobcats needed, that first long completion. Give Trevino a little bit of confidence, and let's see what they follow up with. Twin set, man in motion. Trevino gets the snap, hands it off to his running back. That's number 31.
Now to the 20, Fabian Torres.
Take that back, number 20, Fabian Torres.
Number 9,
with the 8-yard run.
Takes up 8 yards on the plays. We'll bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Bobcats from the 48-yard line.
Once again, want to thank our viewers. I know we have a lot of Bobcat Nation, a lot of Bearcat Nation coming in and listening to tonight's game. Give us a shout out so we can give you one. Let us know where you're listening from. Got plenty of people. Had some viewers from Virginia tuned in tonight, listening into our game. Had somebody right now say class of 99 of the Bearcats are watching tonight. Big completion by Rio Hondo. That's what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. All it took was one complete pass, and now Rio Hondo second big complete pass. Taking the ball all the way to the 11-yard line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On that catch was number 19, Efrain Lopez. So Rio Hondo is now moving. They've completed 2 big passes. Trevino back in the shotgun. Snap is a little low by the time he can get there. Bearcats were in that backfield. Curtis in on that tackle.
It's going to lose a couple of yards on the play. It's going to pick up a 2nd down and about 13.
2nd and 13 for the Bobcats. Ball on the Raymondville 14-yard line. Let's see if the Bobcats can capitalize on the 2 big passing plays. Trevino back in the shotgun. Has Jeremiah to his right. Trevino drops back, finds a receiver, incomplete.
Completed for 13.
For number 14.
It's going to get a 3rd down.
Elijo Cortez just could not make the catch. 3rd and 13. And I would think Coach James would say, keep it in the air. Let's see what happens. Trevino waiting for the snap. Play is in. Got a twin set. Sure enough, Trevino drops back, looking for a receiver up on the left side, and it's a touchdown.
Pass complete to the touchdown. The grand side of first touchdown for the Bobcats.
As we said, Maybe it just took that first complete pass. After that, Trevino hits another one. And then Trevino throws for the touchdown right now. All it took was that one completion to really get things going. Trevino's confidence is up now. And he's looking to throw down the field, giving the Bobcats another touchdown.
Anthony Vega.
Vega for the extra point. It's up.
It is good.
It is good.
And we have 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Bearcats 35, Bobcats 14.
So Trevino finds his receiver for the touchdown, giving the Rio Hondo Bobcats 14, Raymondville 35. Talked about adjustments. We talked about, making things happen offensively for the Bobcats. They come back out, they start throwing the ball, they start making the completions, moving the ball down the field. It took that one big pass that led to another, led to a touchdown pass.
Number 7.
Trevino just needed a little bit of confidence to get things going. So now the Bearcats
number 13,
looking to answer right back.
And number 4, Samuel Douglas. Set to kick the ball off for the Bobcats is number 16, Anthony Vega.
Vega back for the kickoff after the touchdown pass by Trevino. It's a short kick that goes out of bounds. Kickoff goes out of bounds. That means the flags come out.
Flag on the field.
So the Bearcats will get the ball on their 40-yard line.
We get 5 yards.
Well, it's going to be 5 yards from where it went out. So they'll get it on the 45-yard line.
Penalty against the Bobcats, 5-yard penalty marked off, and the Bearcats will begin to drive first and 10 from the 45-yard line.
So short field now for the Bearcats. And they'll have the ball on the 40, on their own 45. Ball is snapped. So Raymond Amendares in that Wildcat takes it himself, finds a little bit of room up on the left side, picks up about 5, but there's a flag on the play.
Number 7, Amendares is on the carry, but we have flags on the field.
Holding on the Bearcats.
Appears to be holding against the Bearcats. Team penalty marked off. That means first down and 20.
Back 10. So first and 20, ball on the Bearcat 35-yard line. Jason Cantu in the shotgun for the Bearcats with Justin Cantu to his left in a twin set formation. Ball is snapped. And Cantu rolls out to his left looking for a receiver, throws the ball down the field, finds his receiver, and it is complete to Armendariz for a gain of about 9.
7 Armendariz.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
About 9. It's going to be
going into the fourth quarter now.
Second half and 11, but now it is into the third quarter.
14. 12 minutes of ball left to play in tonight's game. We've seen a little bit of everything tonight. From Raymondville, we've seen their talents in their running game. From Rio Hondo, we finally see the glimpse of what they can do through the air. So, the ground game for Raymondville, the air game for Rio Hondo, working for both teams once things start to get going. So going into the fourth quarter, Raymondville up 35-14.
Mic test, 1-2, mic test.
Raymondville on their 44-yard line, 2nd and 11, after that completion at the end of the third quarter to Armendariz. Raymondville back in a Wildcat formation. Armendariz now takes the direct snap, but it's given back to Justin Cantu with a handoff, and Cantu is met in the backfield. Loss of about 2, but there's a flag on the play.
13 Cantu on the carry. Ball down to number 40. Ralph Luna. They get a flag on the field.
Gorgeous night here in Rio Hondo, Texas. Nice and, it's a nice weather night, nice and cool, not too hot, not too cold. Just right for Friday night football.
First behavior against the Bearcats.
Flag on the play was a hold on the Bearcats, taking them back. So that'll take them all the way back
about 21
to about their own 34-yard line. So we're looking at a 2nd and 21. Cantu back in the shotgun. We have a trips right formation. Man in motion. Cantu drops back, looking for somebody. Gets heavily pressured. Is taken back down in the backfield. Sack for the Bobcats. Team sack there for the Bobcats.
Down behind the line of scrimmage and by number 70, Robert Zamora.
By number 70,
and number 30, Ralph Luna.
Bobcats.
And in on that assist, number 13, Lucas Hernandez.
So we have 3rd and forever coming up. Looking at a 3rd and 32 for the Bearcats.
It's going to be a loss of about 12 on the play. It brings up a 3rd down and 32 for the Bearcats.
Bearcats come to the line. Have a lot of ground to make up. Snap is off. Whistles are blown.
Timeout in the field called by the Bearcats.
Timeout Bearcats. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FC
Rio Sports Live back in Hondo, Texas at Bobcat Stadium, where the Raymondville Bearcats are leading 35-14 over the Rio Hondo Bobcats. 10:46 left in the game. Raymondville with the ball on the 23-yard line. Ball is snapped. It is pitched out to Armendariz. Armendariz looking down the field to throw the ball. Ball passes incomplete.
Nathan Munguia.
Pass was intended for number 12, Nathan Munguia. Broken up by the Bobcats. That'll leave a 4th and 32. In comes the punting unit for the Bearcats. Back to return the punt for the Bobcats.
4th and 32 for the Bearcats. And if these Bearcats will put the ball away.
It's a decent looking punt. It's going to take a Bearcat bounce.
Punts it all away. But you have a flag on the field.
Bearcats down the ball, but there's a flag back to where about the punter was. Let's see what the call is. waiting for the call from the refs.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker against the Bobcats.
On the Bobcats.
$15 penalty, automatic first down
So
for the
that'll
Bearcats.
give the Bearcats a fresh set of downs plus 15 yards. Bobcat defense held them, had them in a 4th and 32, and then you get a call like that, which hurts. So the Bearcats get the ball back, fresh set of downs. Cantu back in the shotgun, has Armendariz in the motion. Armendariz gets the handoff from Cantu, looking for some room, but the Bobcat defense says you're not getting anything here. Armendariz might pick up the ball back to the line of scrimmage. The left side of that defensive line and that defense, they did a good job of containment, keeping Armendariz to the inside.
2nd and 11. He's brought down by the Bobcats.
Armendariz loses one on that, looking at a 2nd and 11. Ball on the Bearcat 37. Cantu waiting for the snap in the shotgun, gets the snap, calls his own number, looking for his blockers, picks up maybe a gain of 1. D-line for the Bobcats do a good job reading that tackle.
From behind, number 70,
follow along with the tackle as quarterback Jason Cantu was trying to follow the tackle for that lead block. But the Bobcats were all over that.
3rd and 11 for the Bearcats.
3rd and 11 now for the Bearcats. And let's see if they decide to go to the air.
Final score, Port Isabel 63 for Progresso 0.
Final score in PI 63-0 over Progresso. Cantu back in the shotgun. He falls back, looking for a receiver. Looks like he found somebody he likes. He throws it up in the air. The pass is broken up by the Bobcat defense. Broken up by number 3.
Number 13,
Valinis.
It's going to be the 4th down for the Bearcats.
4th and 11 for the Bearcats, and in comes the punting unit. Back to receive the punt, number 2, Jonah Ortega for the Bobcats. .8:55 left in our ball game. Raymondville Bearcats up 35-14. Decent looking punt. Gets the ball, look for some room. Run on the left side of the yard line before taken down at about the 48.
Trying to get out of bounds. First rebound number 4, so no goodness. And the Bobcats will begin the drive, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Bobcats will start at their 49-yard line at a 1st and 10. We're looking to put some more on the board. I'm sure Coach James is going to stick to the air. Quarterback Matthew Trevino led his team down in 3 nice completions to get a touchdown their last drive. Trevino back, gets the snap, calls his own number, tries to get up and find something.
Number 11, Trevino on the quarterback.
Picks up maybe about 1.
Ball down from behind by number 78, Jaden Brooks.
Shaden Brooks in on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Picks up 1 on the play. There's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the 50-yard line.
Ball gets to the 50-yard line. 2nd and 9. Twin set. Ball is snapped. Trevino looking for a receiver down the field. Finds one, incomplete.
They do a flag on the field.
Could be pass interference. Waiting for the official call.
Pass Pass interference against the Bearcats.
Yes, pass interference against the Bearcats. 15 yards.
Automatic sanitary first down for the Bobcats.
So Bobcats now with the ball on the Raymondville 35-yard line. Looking to keep working through the air. Trevino drops back, finds his receiver, incomplete.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 5 at a limit.
Pass was intended.
We have flags on the field.
Tomas Arredondo. But we have some flags thrown down over by the line of scrimmage. We start getting a lot of penalties. You know, the coaches start getting upset because the flow of the game starts to stop and you really can't get anything going. So I know Coach James is trying to talk to the officials, and it looks like the call is against Rio Hondo.
Personal foul, chop block against the Bobcats.
Chop block against the Bobcats.
15-yard penalty. Remains first down and 25. For the Bobcats.
Repeat the down, 1st and 25. Ball goes all the way back to the 50-yard line. And I'm more than sure the Bobcats are going to keep it in the air. So let's see if Trevino can find a little bit of that magic he had on their last drive. They make something happen here. Trevino gets the snap, decides to pull it and find himself some running room up the middle. Rumbles for about...
Number 11, Trevino, the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 11, Ramirez for the Bearcats.
Gets the ball all the way up to maybe the 42-yard line. And now we're looking at a 2nd and 16.
Defending the Raymondville side is found the black jacket.
On the ball.
Please return to the press box, please.
Looking for a receiver. Somebody deep.
The black jacket.
Dive, but incomplete.
Turn into the press box. Pass is incomplete.
Pass incomplete for the Bobcats. 3rd and 18.
1-18 for the Bobcats.
Bobcats waiting for the call. More than sure they're going to stick to the air game. Let's see if Raymondville can get a little pressure on Trevino. Trevino drops back, looking for a receiver. He finds somebody over on the right side of it, but incomplete. Trevino looking towards the right side of the field, on the Bobcats sideline. Racing down the Bobcats. So that'll give the Bobcats a 4th and long. Fourth and 18, and let's see what Coach James decides to do. Is he going to send out the punting unit, or is he going to go for it, saying we have 7 minutes left in this game, let's just go. And it looks like they want to talk it over. Rio Hondo calls a timeout. We have 7:17 left in the game. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year.
Welcome back to Real Hondo, Texas, Bobcat Stadium. Coming in at a 4th and 18, and Coach James says, let's go for it. So Matthew Trevino back in the shotgun, has himself a twin set, and he's being heavily pressured by the Bearcats. Tries to escape 1 and 2, but taken down for the sack by number 72 of the Bearcats, Jaden Ballon.
And the Bearcats will take over on downs.
Raymondville decided to bring the pressure on that 4th and long. Coach James takes that chance.
At the 47.
And Raymondville answers with the stop. So ball goes over on downs, going back to Raymondville. Raymondville picks up the ball on their 47-yard line, looking to extend their lead. 7-11 left in our ball game tonight. Jason Cantu back in the shotgun. Ball is handed off to Justin Cantu, who is met at the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 1. Leading that group of tacklers, number 31, Joey Ortega.
Cantu on the carry. Ball down behind the scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd down and about 11.
2nd and 11 for the Bearcats, which they'll continue to run the ball with the lead that they have and just continue to run the clock. 6:35 left in this ball game. Set up in a wildcat formation. Justin Cantu takes a direct snap, calls himself his number, takes the ball up for about 3 up the right side, following his big tackle and guard. Give credit to Raymondville's O-line tonight, who has created big holes for the running backs. You know, we speak a lot about the Raymondville running back speed and power, but let's talk about their O-line. The O-line doing a good job in the trenches, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Picks up 3 yards, brings up a 3rd down and 8.
Raymondville comes out in a trips formation. Now ready for the snap in the shotgun. He pulls back, looking down the field, looking for a receiver. He has some pressure. He's starting to scramble, and he's met in the backfield for the sack.
Right behind the line of scrimmage, behind number 70, Robert Zamora.
That was number 70. Number 70 for the Bobcats, Robert Zamora. So Bearcats try to go to the air there, and it's shut down with the big sack. So 4th down, Bearcats going to go ahead and punt it away.
Bearcats will punt the ball away. Number 10, Garcia, punching the ball back for the Bobcats. Number 2 is Ortega.
Ortega back to receive for the Bobcats. Takes a Bearcat bounce right back into Ortega's hands, and the refs call it down right there.
Ball down by number 2, Ortega, at the 16-yard line.
Go on with that. Call him down at about the 16-yard line. .451 left in our ball game. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight. In the first district matchup for these two teams. Raymondville right now with the big lead of 35-14. Rio Hondo does have the ball though, ball on their 12. Ball is snapped. Hand off to running back number 1, Jeremiah, who's still on his feet. It picks up about 13 yards. Moving the chains on the Bobcats. First down, Bobcats.
Number 8 is Jeremiah. Only one for the Bobcats, picks up another sanitary transfer at 1st down.
1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Bobcats are looking to get something before the end of this game. Ball is snapped. Finds his receiver.
Pass
completed to number 2.
Number 4, Samuel Gomez.
Samuel Gomez.
Sam Troy transport, first down.
So Bobcats get their second.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats on the 45-yard line.
Ball gets up to the 45-yard line of the Bobcats. Let's see what Coach James decides to do. Is he going to keep it in the air? Trevino waiting for the snap. Back in the shotgun. Has Jeremiah in the backfield. Ball's handed off to Jeremiah. Jeremiah finds some room. Line, follows a couple blockers, gets to the 45. Another first down for the Bobcats. 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Those pick up enough yards for another Sam Troy transport, first down for the Bobcats.
Keeping that ball on the ground means the clock keeps running. We're about the 4-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Bobcats get to the line. Trevino ready to call for the snap with Jeremiah right in the backfield. Trevino pulls the ball down, decides to kick it out to number 2, makes a complete pass. Pass complete.
First out of bounds by number 4.
They got picked up about 5.
Samuel Gomez picks up 7 yards on the play. He's going to bring up a second down and 3 for the Bobcats from the 38-yard line.
Looks like it was a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 for the Bobcats. Ball on the Raymondville 38. 3:42 left in our game. Raymondville up 35-14. Trevino back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Jeremiah. He finds some room to run. Picking it back to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Bobcats.
Touchdown Bobcats. It's an advanced out of points touchdown for the Bobcats.
Jeremiah with the 38-yard touchdown run for the Bobcats. Coach James mixed it up, had some pass, had some run. Ethan Jeremiah, number 1 running back for the Rio Hondo Bobcats, finds himself a 38-yard run touchdown. Waiting for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good.
And the extra point up is good by number 16, Anthony Vega.
35-31.
Left in the ball game.
I told y'all earlier.
Bobcats 21, Bearcats 35.
Coach James coaches his teams to play to the end, to that final whistle. They're not going to just lay down for the Bearcats. So they're still fighting. We got about 3:30 left in our game. Bearcats still have a controlling lead, but let's see if Coach James tries to onside and do something tricky here. I'm sure the Bearcats will send out their hands team and set up as if it's going to be an onside kick. As both teams are lining up. And let's take a look here. Bobcats come out ready for the kickoff.
Number 16, Vega set to kick the ball off for the Bobcats. Back being for the Bearcats, number 7.
And it looks like he's setting up for that onside. So Bearcats form their hands team. Onside kicks are extremely difficult, but it takes a big bounce, and it is received and caught by the Bearcats.
By
number 11.
But I mean, the Bearcats and the Bearcats will begin the drive.
The onside kick was deep enough. It bounced right into Ramirez's hands, and he just falls straight down to secure the ball. So with 3:31 left in our ball game, the Bearcats will get the ball on their 48-yard line. Jason Cantu still in as quarterback. In the shotgun, has Justin Cantu to his right side. Jason Cantu takes the ball himself, takes it up the right side, picks up about 4. Ball came loose, but he was down.
Number 85, Cantu on the carry. Down after a gain of about 6 yards in the play, it'll be second out and 4.
Back on through, takes it up the right side, picks up about 6. Looking at a 2nd and 4 for the Bearcats. Ball on the 46-yard line of Rio Hondo. Jason Cantu sets up a trip formation in the shotgun. Calls for the snap. Gets the ball off, and the ball's popped out right into Rio Hondo's hands. Rio Hondo gets the ball, and he's going down to the 5, and it's a touchdown for Rio Hondo.
Coming back.
Sides on the Bobcats. Interesting turn of event there. Jason Cantu gets the snap and kind of bobbles, and a Bobcats in the backfield and kind of snatches it right from Cantu, and he takes off. But I think that Bobcat player might have been offsides. Let's see what the officials call it. It is on the Bobcats. Offsides, Bobcats. Bearcats keeps the ball.
Penalty mark off. First down, 3 to the Bearcats. First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Bearcats, ball on the Rio Hondo 41. 2:39 left in our game. Jason Cantu in the backfield. Alongside him is number 32, Victor Oviedo, and number 7, Jaravian Armendariz. Ball is handed off to Armendariz. Armendariz looking for some room to run on the left side. Gets up, still on his feet, gets the ball all the way to the 34-yard line.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry for retrieve the number 31, G. Ortega. Picks up 7 in the play, brings up his second down and 3.
7
from the 34-yard line.
It'll be a 2nd and 3, Bearcats. Bearcats get to the line. Jason Cantu in the shotgun. Trips left formation. Cantu gets the snap, takes it himself, follows his lead block, gets some room to run on the right side of the field. He's at the 15-yard line. Nice gain, nice run. 34 and gets all the way to the 15-yard line of the Bobcats. Got a 20-yard run for quarterback Jason Cantu. Clock still ticking. Got about 1:30 left in our game tonight. No rush by the Bearcats, letting the clock tick. Setting up in a Wildcat formation with Armendariz back for the snap. Armendariz pulls back and decides to run it himself. Looking for a block on the left side of the field. Does find one. Gets the ball up to about the 9.
Number 7, Armendariz on the carry. Down by number 7, Roger Sonora. Number 12, Tony Garcia. Picks up 5, brings up a 2nd and 5 from the 9-yard line.
To the 9-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 5 are the Bearcats. 45 seconds left in the game. No urgency, letting the clock keep ticking. And it looks like Jason Cantu is going to go under center here. Going to let the time clock go, and he's just going to kneel the ball. getting on the second mark, and it looks like they're going to let this clock run down. And that will do it here in Rio Hondo as the Raymondville Bearcats pick up district win number 1, beating the Rio Hondo Bobcats 35-21.
Yeah, that's about it, folks.
We had a great one here tonight.
35, Bobcats 21.
And we saw good play from both sides. Raymondville once again stuck to the run game. They had the three-headed monster of Zaravian Almendades, Justin Cantu, and Justin Smith. All had touchdowns tonight. Justin Smith picked up 1. Justin Cantu picked up 1. Zaravian Almendades had 2 on the ground and 1 in the air. On the Rio Hondo side, once things started getting going for them, once the quarterback for Rio Hondo, Matthew Trevino, finally got his man and saw his mark, the confidence built, and he finally got some good-looking plays. We had their flea flicker in the first quarter. Trevino gets another TD pass in the second half. And then there at the end, we saw some spark and dazzle from Ethan Jeremiah, who went for a 38-yard touchdown run. Lots of ball left to be played in this district. You still got PI, you got Progresso in that mix too. So you're going to look, it's going to come down to seeding games. It's going to come down to who's going to be the first seed, who's going to be the second seed, the third seed, getting into the playoffs. All 4 teams will get there. It's just a matter of what seed will they go into the playoff picture. So big game here tonight. Raymondville picks up district win number 1, now 1-0 in district. Looking at a record right now of 6-1. Rio Hondo drops the first one. They'll be 0-1 in district and going 3-4 on the season right now. We want to thank everybody for listening in to Rio Sports Live. We want to thank Rio Hondo School District for having us here tonight. Great group, Coach James and his program, along with the Rio Hondo School District, top notch. We want to thank everybody for tonight. Remember, we'll be back next week. Like, share, follow, trying to get you every coverage of Rio Grande Valley sports that we can get you. This is Real Sports Live. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time. Leaving you from Rio Hondo, Texas with the Raymondville Bearcats 35, Rio Hondo Bobcats 21.